wicked.
Okay, so hopefully you know exactly what you're doing and what you've got to achieve by the end of today. If not, then we'll go through it quickly. Actors, you should continue to have your acting camera and sharing ideas.
Yep.
Yeah. So by the end of it, we have something of some substantial planning that has taken place and decisions that have been made. Yeah. Done. So what I'd like to do is I'd like you to pull back together by about 11:15. Yeah, and so that we can share what you've done so far. Is that possible? Yeah. So if you can move your table so that you're in your little group, that'd be really appreciated.
Where's Javis?
In bed.
Okay, so we don't have a floor manager.
No rubbish. Yay! So our production manager's taking the day off.
Anyway.
Yeah, but you know.
Well, we have a rough schedule, so we can just work around that, don't we?
A shuffle
broken.
Right. Has anyone done anything tonight?
Honestly, all I've got here is start sourcing props and costume for film, obviously.
Is this?
That's all
Have
so far.
you got our big schedule thing?
Yeah, I've got
out
it. It's just a rough
today.
schedule. Make designs for possible character hair and makeup, and again, possible casting for next week. Obviously, we are going to be cast tomorrow.
See, the only issue with all of this is because we haven't been casted yet and we don't have a script. We don't.
Well, so far,
know
just
anything.
along the lines of
It's a muscle. Yeah.
it's going to be like a play within a play, he
Okay,
said.
let's make some presumptions now,
Yeah.
just so it looks like we've
Also,
done something today.
it's possibly going to connect with another film, so we may have to check with kind of continuity and styles from
Yeah.
that.
Okay, so we'll put.
He said it was a play within a play idea. Anyway, I think I was going to say, I think Steve said as well, we're going to be filming it in that rehearsal room, the DG block. That's what he said. He might change it though. Or the alternative is we're going to film it inside one of the theatres.
Can't wait for 9 months' time.
That's because he wants it to be like a dress rehearsal.
I would have had a phone call off my mum.
What are our roles again, by the way?
Okay, I was the rehearsal director / assistant director.
Ah, yes, we got it here.
You were
Yeah, assistant director, marketing, and location.
Catering. You're on
And
catering.
the catering.
Yeah,
Costume,
Do you realise I like cupcakes?
sound
I'm
effects, production manager,
I'm with props as
floor
well.
manager, hair and makeup.
You do realise, Anthony, now that you've put yourself
Runner.
in for catering, I'm expecting to be catered for.
I am.
Egg mayo.
So far we're talking about possibilities where the film could go and then what we could do around it.
That took up. Is that all I really? This is
At
what
the
I did.
minute, it sounds pretty much like it's going to be shot totally indoors, unless there's the occasional shots
I need to
outside.
print
No, he
out.
said most of it's going to be indoors.
Yeah.
It's going to be all
Really?
It's a
interior.
lot more practical to be inside.
It's a lot easier.
It's a lot more boring, though.
Do you guys know if the assignment sheet I'm learning?
No, we haven't.
we haven't
We
been
haven't
issued
been
it yet.
assigned anything yet.
It hasn't
We're
been
signing
issued
it
yet.
tomorrow with the script, and I'm assuming we're doing a read-through tomorrow as soon as we get the
Wait, so what
script.
assignment sheet are you putting in here?
As far as I know, it'll be
We're on the same page, we are.
Yeah.
It's going well.
haven't been
Well,
issued yet.
in the production role one, it'll be.
The only difference
production
is I've
skills.
showered.
Exactly, this is my production skills.
I'm
Yeah,
not going to
so
jump
you
that
just
now.
put,
Sorry.
Chances are
It's
it's
just
on.
because you responded with oi.
It's on what's
I
it
was like,
called?
I
It's
did
not
never
learn
expected you to
services.
say that.
Learn services.
Oi?
Are you sure? Yeah, he
It's
was
not
like,
learn zone, but it's
oi,
learn zone.
I haven't had a shower in 6
No, I said
days.
it's not
Read
learner
that,
services.
yeah.
The majority
Yeah,
of
learn
the
zone.
Yeah.
But at the minute, it looks like we're probably going to have 2 or 3 sets of the same clothes.
Yeah.
Just for practical reasons. I mean, you can't wear the same clothes every single day for 2 weeks.
No.
Who's on costume?
Sam.
In there, yeah.
Oh dear.
Do we know whether or not we're actually sorting out our own costume?
No, we are.
It'd just be just,
We are.
it's
Then I'm
safe.
hoping I wear
It's all,
leggings.
everything's up. Literally, the entirety of the thing is up.
I'll
in
just
the air.
spend
I hope I have to wear leggings
No.
because I've got like 3 pairs of them, so that'll be fine with me.
I don't know what we're doing here.
Batman costumes.
No,
How are you planning on marketing the film?
So I'm fat, deal with it.
I've got on my Facebook group and like some posts.
Facebook page is always a good shout.
Yeah. And
About Facebook nowadays.
Make a Twitter
Do you want?
thankfully, because of my show, I've got all
Anthony.
these random people's
Anthony.
phone numbers, so I'll call them up and
What
say,
the
look,
hell?
Anthony.
someone going down.
Not
and
just
chat
that as well. My mate's doing a podcast over here at some point. It's going to be broadcast.
We'll get on that.
I'll get on that. I've got the sections for us.
Do you want me to talk to him and just say? Cause you just, do
I'm kidding.
you want me to talk to him and just drop it?
Just get Liam to do it. Like, yeah, it's a film on.
Read the patrons, actors.
We've got a Facebook page that we're going to make. If we can get them to make a trailer, which would be ideal,
They probably will.
we can make that.
It'll go out on their TVs.
Posters are a yes. Because I think posters really work, especially if it's going to be in the picture house. Then we're going to need something.
Things so that's not guaranteed yet.
But if it is, that's what I'm saying.
If they make a trailer, get it on YouTube and
YouTube, yeah.
Share it
You
around.
know, like the film's having a premiere and whatnot, sort of thing. I don't know if that's definitely happening, but we know
That's
which the audience would come to or not.
Yeah.
I think like for tickets.
Well, generally, it'd
We
just be
should-
for us, but
Well, no, because I mean,
Fine.
like we could, if our family wants to come see it, they can.
Yeah,
we
it
can.
could be like
But
an
like if we're
open-
putting posters up, then we might as well have tickets. But I think the tickets, because it's like a premiere thing, we could find out kind of like what an invite.
If it is at that place, they'll probably have their own tickets
They'll have
anyway.
their own.
What
I was
wait,
gonna
which
say-
place?
You have to
cinema.
buy. You have to buy tickets
I go and ask
from
for
the cinema.
Oh, it's been shown at the cinema.
If it is, then the
Oh.
cinema will sell the tickets.
Yeah.
We are previewing.
I was gonna say, but shown at the
Do you want me to go
cinema,
and
yeah,
ask
and
if
that,
they
but
can
if we
put
have to go
trailers on? You
ourselves.
know, the trailers before the films.
Okay, so at the minute, we're going to do a Facebook page, which that would be ideal.
is
We can
Anthony
just-
saying
we can
that
just
one?
keep
Yeah,
sharing.
well, he's on marketing, so
There's a trailer which ideally we put on YouTube and maybe before other films at the cinema, if it is going to be at the cinema and if we can do that. Posters are a yes.
actually that'd be hard because if they're using show reels, then we're not going to have proper film, are
Yeah,
we?
but like, if that's what I mean. If we can get it in, I think we should try.
Yeah, try
But if we
our
can't, then it's no big deal. It's
No harm in
not.
asking.
It's not like you're going to have your left hand cut off because you can't do it.
I won't mind the right, but the left.
Just have a cardboard cutout of Anthony in the cinema.
Restarting.
Come watch my show.
And hopefully there won't be too many props to get as well. But
Making things out of cardboard. took
do you want to go and have a look at the prop
far.
cupboard when we get the script there now?
When we
At
get
some point.
once we've got the script, we'll
Yeah.
have an idea of what we'll actually need.
You
'cause
coming in on
I think we
Thursday?
should ban cardboard then.
I don't know. I might do.
I think
I'm not staying tomorrow.
I think we'll probably need guns.
Guns. I don't know. Do we need guns?
I don't know if it's a modern take
They've
on
got-
Macbeth.
They've got.
They have quite a few in the
Because I
tech
used
box.
a few.
Yeah. All they have all sorts.
Accidentally, so
I suppose we can put together some rough
Yeah,
ones,
that
but
won't get down well.
imagine
You have to have like
it'll be
Superman
everyday
laser.
But the trouble is, you don't know what characters we've got.
Obviously,
so
we
you
just
don't
talk
know.
If there's an eccentric character, I imagine they want us to dress eccentrically, but I think most of it will be focused on.
Things. Are we getting a director from
think
the
it's-
level 3
Yeah.
students? So they'll probably tell us.
Is it the chap we met last week?
No,
We don't
they
know.
keep changing the director at the minute. Until
That bloke, as far as we know, he's just there to make sure they're doing everything right. It's like he's making sure they're doing their job right. Like Steve makes sure, making sure in the film thing we're doing our jobs right.
Yeah.
You're turning up, you're saying your lines, you're giving it loads every take. It's always the same stuff like that. That's
Yeah, but
Steve's
that's
job.
what-
Whereas his job is making sure all of the technical people are
Because-
doing everything in exactly the same way every time.
Because like the students, they're all testing out like who can do what, and then they're deciding who's going to be what in a couple of weeks. So
I think that's the first time they used the boom as well. So.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think
that's right.
they're gonna ideally know what they want to do this week.
If
If
not,
not
they'll
next
be
week.
told. I'm pretty sure we'll be told by tomorrow. I think they'll have a clear idea.
They won't
He said he was going to tell us tomorrow.
Yeah.
So if we're looking at scripts coming in tomorrow,
But like I said, I'm assuming read through.
I don't think we'll be with media students tomorrow. I think it'll be a case of just reading through
that
the
means
script.
I can
I think
start.
it's a case of they're going to read
What
through
we're
it and
supposed to
look
be
at
doing
it
is-
for the directive.
so we've got script and casting
Possibly,
tomorrow.
yeah.
That'll be ideal. We don't know who we are yet or what we're doing.
I want to be Axe.
What was
Is it Axe?
Keishan doing?
She
She was runner, right?
I could be,
Yeah, she's no one
I could be that kind of Shaq King kind of character.
with our script and casting tomorrow, ideally then we can come up with just designs and stuff.
Yeah.
I think ideally by the end of this lesson today, we need to at least come up with our marketing strategy, what we're going to do.
Oh yeah, dump it on me.
No, but that's stuff we have to sort
That's stuff
out
that needs to
before.
be done before.
I know.
And like costume and makeup and stuff, we can't do any of that yet because we don't actually know what it is and what we're doing.
Yeah.
Hello.
What are the other jobs we've got?
Costume and
Should we
makeup.
go through the job manager?
Let's go through the job roles now, just so we know what everyone's doing and we know that everyone knows what they've got to do.
Number 1, Josh, assistant manager. Am I carrying
So
on?
assistant manager.
Anthony, location / marketing / possible caterer.
Next job.
Sam on costume.
Okay, well, there's nothing we can do for that yet.
Luke on sound and special effects.
Well, he can't do that anymore, simply because they're going to
No,
do
no.
that.
That's why I'm with Sam on props. I said I'll research
you
it.
props
I'll
Sam.
research
So you're
sound and
props.
lighting, but I can think of possible ideas, but they won't get used.
Are you props then?
Yeah.
For definite.
I'm definitely on props.
That
Okay.
means I've got to edit this.
That means we can check.
Outstanding project.
Okay, next job.
Charlie, production manager.
Do you know what you're doing? No?
Do we know if she can
You're
production
managing
manage?
the production.
Generally,
You're doing what John did last time.
Yeah, I know, but isn't that the job of Steve?
Basically,
Did we
you're like
actually
the
know
boss.
that you can do that?
No, but
well,
Steve's not actually contributing.
No, what
in
Steve
that
said,
sense.
you'll be watching all the actors. Where if we get calls on set, you've got to tell us.
That's perfect.
You'll be training
boss
us.
us
Not
around,
training us.
basically.
What do they call it? Get a voice. You'll be helping us with the voice, before we go on.
So you do a vocal, you'll do a vocal warm up with everyone.
You're essentially rehearsal director.
Basically, you tell us what to do, we do it. That's basically how it works.
Generally, that's the director. But
Yeah, but
All right, next job.
Charlotte, floor manager.
Next job.
Me, hair and makeup.
Do you know what you're doing?
I'm doing hair and makeup when I find out who's doing who. I should have like a rough draft of ideas by next Monday
Cool.
if we get our class in time.
Ideal. In an
You need to
ideal
work
world,
closely with costume as well.
Yeah, because
Make
I've
sure it
got
matches.
I've got
we can't have someone coming in with a blue face and then wearing a white t-shirt.
Exactly.
It's
my
ju-
fat does
it's
it
just not
quite
going to
well.
work.
Damn Smurfs.
and everyone is head of continuity.
So essentially, make sure if you're going to do it, you do it again
Yeah.
the same way.
Yeah.
Try and focus more so on what your topic is. So I've got to keep the costume continuity good. Luke will
I
keep
have
prop
my special
continuity good.
document that has got all the shit on it. I've got,
I'll try and keep the
and then it's got
location
that, and it's
continuity.
It's got 3 lessons
No,
on one
that'd be a
page.
hard one though, because you've got to make sure there's not like a car. If there's a car in the background,
Yeah, it's
you've
got to be there.
Hey,
It's got
that's
to be
good.
in the same place. Stuff like that.
if there's a seagull, you've got to scare it
Do
off.
you remember like when we did that?
Tell you what, I'm
so
reading.
anyway, is that everything all sorted? And
I need to. Okay.
Okay, I can't think of anything else that we can do at the minute.
not till we get the
Yes,
script.
that was up.
I need to find out if anyone's allergic to anything for like makeup or.
Okay, simple answer for me: no.
Does anyone have any?
I'm allergic to after sun,
Okay.
which is really annoying.
We'll just have
Okay,
to cover
I'm
you in
allergic
like
to some face
natural
paint.
yogurt or something.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'll be using face paint, but okay.
And
Might be. you
Could
don't
use
know.
Nathan's moisturiser.
foundation.
Be warned, it goes everywhere.
Well, if I use like your own foundation and sort of
That's
thing, if I
fine.
to use it,
You're
I
gonna
use
laugh.
the term loosely. Though.
Otherwise, I'll come up with right.
We laugh at anything that you're allergic to.
I'll just write allergies.
I am actually allergic to my own hair. That is true. That is a true story.
Your own hair.
Shit.
Yeah.
Allergies and shit.
When my mum
This
used
will
to
be
cut my
very
hair, like obviously I had my top off, and
This isn't sounding good, but
and when it fell on me, I'd just come out in big red blotches.
we should give you a bold haircut
Don't
or
cut my
something.
hair. That's what I'm saying.
Don't cut my.
I'm just going to shave your head now and stick it on your back.
I think he has enough
I'm
hair on
literally
his back.
gonna, you know, I actually have to write down that you're allergic to your own hair because I'm doing hair and makeup.
It's going to look like
What skin type do you have?
You're a girl.
We just lost every foot we had to stand on with that.
Is it like more on the oily
It's
side or
going to
more on
turn
the
into
dry
that
side?
lesson last week
Dunno.
again.
Uh-oh.
Does it get dry and oily? Yeah, normally it leans more towards one or the other. Oh no, you're good. Anthony?
I don't know.
Normal.
Do you suffer from eczema?
Well, I know of.
Okay.
Yeah, you're normal.
Are you prone to breakouts?
You know, like just start singing random.
Does anyone? Obviously, I know like allergies whatnot. Is anyone uncomfortable with any hair products or skin products at all? How do boys feel about makeup? I'm not saying it's going to happen, but if it happens, is everyone okay with it?
Pile it on. As a boy, I don't
This is
get
going to
much-
be my stuff, so I'm not just going to pile it all on.
No, that's
I end
fine.
up
But
looking
I'm
like
just
a
a
drag queen
bit
at the end
iffy
of
about
it, and
people
I'll just
looking
laugh.
about with my
Oh,
eyes.
liking cats.
I'm
Look.
alright doing myself, but I can't have.
You're a drag queen.
Why is everyone taking the mick out of the fact we've seen cats now? Leave me alone.
to be honest, guys don't get much opportunity to wear makeup, so when it's
Is that it
offered,
now?
I'll
We've
take
moved on
it.
from that
Sure, you don't
to
want to
me.
be Zac Efron in High School Musical.
Okay, so let's do
that last
hair
night.
first. Is everyone okay with like hair products? Is anyone?
Sorry.
Does anyone have like asthma or anything because of hairspray and whatnot?
I used to.
Yeah, I know where you're coming from.
But then you start
Okay.
Don't know how it affects me now.
Hairspray will probably be used.
Oh yeah, I say things that my hair just doesn't like hair products. It just like goes flat.
It's like, no.
I don't do
Get
gel.
away.
You don't do gel.
Anthony,
Is that
that's
your foot?
Charlie doesn't do gel.
Oh, is that your leg?
It's not your leg, I'm scared.
Okay.
God.
There's, like,
No, it's not my leg.
Because Charlie, she doesn't want any hair gel on her. She's not allergic to it. She just doesn't want it. Has anyone else got products they don't want on them at all?
I don't really care.
Don't
Okay.
mind.
Charlie's the only fussy one then.
Don't
Gel
want it
and
if it's
hair
tested
glitter.
on animals.
I'll go with anything. As long
Oh,
as
then
it,
I can put hair glitter on all the boys.
as long as it comes out,
We might not need it. Fair
Yeah, as long as it doesn't
I don't
stay
like
on the
makeup.
next
I was
day,
washing
then
I don't
it's...
think you'll be wearing it. Don't worry
But you
about
never
it.
know.
Well, you'll have to take that
I
into
will
account.
Steve might not want us shaving, he might want us having beards and that, so that might muck about with having makeup.
And that's obviously the continuity of your beard growth.
See, the thing is, in all honesty, I think the only makeup I'll probably use on the guys will be concealer because of spots.
Bit of
That's about
foundation
it.
as well, just so
Maybe
you don't look really
not.
pale in the light.
I don't know, but we'll have to see.
You'll probably need
If you need foundation, that's paler than the light, that's fine because my natural skin tone is always the palest
as well,
colour.
just to sort of
Even it out,
merge it
Charlie.
together, yeah. 'Cause
Like, do you
otherwise you can
remember?
end up having a really, really brown forehead. And then everything else is not.
Pale.
Basically, I got a
brown here.
I got a foundation and I ordered the second lightest shade and it was way too dark on me, isn't it, Charlie? That Maybelline.
You have quite pale skin though.
Yeah, exactly. I have
But
really.
when you're on film, you need to look a lot darker than you actually do. Because you're gonna have funny, practically a spotlight on your face all the time.
Go ahead.
Should we plan for what we can do next week once we've got the script?
Okay, let's run over what we've done today, and then we'll plan for next week. So what have we done today?
Well, do you want me to read it all out?
Go for it.
Well, obviously tomorrow we're going to cast the script, etc., etc. We're talking about possibilities for film, where it could go and what we could do. Facebook does, maybe share across YouTube. Rough costumes, designs, possibilities. Yeah, look. As soon as we get the scripts, we'll look into props in the prop cupboard again. Possibilities, marketing strategy planned, hair and makeup planned for next week, and production manager, lead, warm up, and call us on set. That's it so far. Next week I have communicate progress each week. Talk to the director about shots and find out ways to prepare for it.
Yeah.
That's it so far.
Okay, so next week, ideally, we'll have, after we've read the script anyway, we'll have a basic costume idea, basic idea of set locations and stuff like that, so we can get some research on that.
Start mixing the theme with actually marketing. So instead of just marketing it as an overall plot show, actually
We can start creating a specific marketing plan of this is what the film's about, this is why you should come see it.
Yeah.
We can also start doing basic hair and makeup plans.
I'll have that one on Monday.
We can also have props lists and stuff like
Synopsis
that.
next week.
Yeah, someone needs to write a synopsis, just so then we've got a really brief overview
mind
of what's
doing that.
going to happen.
What synopsis of our play or Macbeth's?
No, a synopsis of the thing we're going to do.
It's
Then
like
at least
look on
everyone
internet when we
knows
They don't
in a
got any
really
tissue.
concise way what's going to happen.
Oh.
Is everybody clear?
Uh-huh.
Fantastic.